What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB. Once again, big shout out to my doggy Tyson133 for coming through and I'm boosting up the coins. So, bash! We got a bit of a sad, tragic update regarding Minimus Duquitius Uselessius. Let me set the scene right quick. Okay? Dubois, as you all know by now, was having a moody party. Yeah, with a bunch of dusty roadman. It was hella dusty as well, man. I gotta tell the truth here. A bunch of dusty old heads trying to play like they're 25. That's how it looked to me. Talking 50-year-old man. Listen, man. If you 50, I'm gonna call it spit. If you 50, yeah, and you still got the snapbacks on, and you still got the chains on, man, it don't look the same. I'm gonna tell the truth right now, man. Oh, whoopity whoop. All the old heads are mad right now. They sick. Oh, no, man. It's over. It's over, man. Take the snapback off. Take it off. Take the chains off and play your position, man. They've got, I'm sure in this day and age, 2025, they've got the soft slippers. Yeah, get yourself some horsehair slippers in there. Some mink slippers and put them slippers on. Put your feet up and a cup of cha. That's what you man should be on right now. You shouldn't be doing all this. Take the shades off. Take the chains off. Take the snapback off, man. Get them, go to Turkey, get them teeth done, DMX. I told DMX already, man. Yeah, them teeths need to be done. There's no excuse in 2025, man, to have your teeth all buck wild, man. Come on now. Come on now. You can't be in the video with buck teeth. Come on. There's standards in this day and age. This is the Instagram era, man. Yeah, no buck teeth, man. Put people off at dinner and shit. That's the truth. Anyway, let's play the video. Here's the video of Dubois' party. And then we'll get to the tragic part. Oh, look at Bucktooth there, man. Let's have a look at Bucktooth. Come on, man. Let's zoom in on Bucktooth Beaver DMX. Oh, DMX passed away. Woody whoop. Listen, man. Yeah, DMX he's with us still. I can tell right now. The UK DMX. Yeah, Bucktooth Beaver looking ass. Come on, bro. Tighten up, man. Turkey. How much that chain cost? That chain probably cost a couple bags, right? Take that chain off. Yeah. Take it to Shekel & Co. Cash it in, get you some bread and fly out to Turkey. And if you've got that kind of access, this is really, it's kind of a crime against humanity in my opinion. How are you going to have chains on, yeah, and you ain't been Turkey yet? This ain't 1990, where it's super expensive and only the elites on Harley Street can get their nashes done, right? There's no excuse. DMX, you've been making money. How many years DMX been making money for, right? You got this money, man. So you take your UK DMX looking ass over to Turkey, particularly when you've got access to people like Dubois. You show them a few Instagram videos, you say, yeah, look, I'm on. Yeah, I'll plug your medical establishment. Just get these nashes done, man. Yeah, I can't be offending the UK public masses like this. Oh, AB, DMX down back. Listen, DMX, UK DMX, stop buying the rock, man. Yeah, if you invested in your teeth and not the rock, you'd have been had a new set of teeth right now. There's a bagger man going out there and flown out to Turkey for the teeth game. There's no excuse in 2025. I'm sorry. It's all over TikTok. It's all over Instagram. We know what we got to do. Yeah? We know what we got to do for the buck teeths. Don't play with me, man. It's disrespectful. Yeah? Look at this guy here. Look, all sweating. Look at this guy. Look, leaking. Yeah? Leaky Beaver DMX. Come on, Beaver DMX. Tighten up, my bro. Tighten up. You can see Danny as well. Look at Danny here. Let me just show you quickly, look. Danny's kind of leaning back, right? Because the breath's hot, man. Don't play with me. This ain't a personal attack, man. I don't know this Donny from Adam. That said, the teeth are hot, man. Come on. Danny's like, look, he's like sliding back. He's not leaning in. Call me a liar. Who here see Danny D leaning in? Right? These are supposed to be his people. So do the maths here. Why wouldn't Danny be leaning in? He breath hot, man. Yeah? Uncle breath hot. Yeah? Uncle DMX Beaver teeth, he hot. End of the day. Yeah? Turkey. Come on, I'm sitting there now thinking to myself, you know what? I'm putting some responsibility right here on Danny D himself. Minimus Duquitius. Why? You got the bread, man. How can you have your peoples like that living? Come on, man. Come on now, let's have a quick look again. How can you have mans out here like this? There's no one in my team. If I'm worth 70 mil, there's no one in my team who can be jumping on the video, yeah, with a beaver game. Sorry, not happening. I wouldn't allow it. Yeah? How are we supposed to be getting any brass? How are we supposed to be getting the broads in with this Nick here, man? It's old Unk, man. So Unk here, he either need to sit down somewhere on the couch and play his position, or we got to get him to Turkey, man. We got to get him to Turkey. He gonna be scaring the broads off. He will. Wallahi, he'll be scaring the broads off. Call me a liar. Oh, I be you hating. Oodie woo. Come on, man. He's scaring the broads off. Okay? That's what he doing. And Danny D, he making too much money to be scaring broads off like that. Right? So get Uncle patting him up with the teeth. And you're gonna be doing nice. He'll appreciate it. The world will appreciate it. Right? DMX gonna appreciate it. DMX's people gonna appreciate it. We know DMX ain't made some coins in a while, so he going through it, no doubt. But there's no excuse for this Danny D, man. Yeah? No excuse. Anyway, let's play the rest of the video right quick. Where are we? Let's play the video again. I got ranting. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of them. Yeah, someone had to listen, man. We got bumped the weekend, so someone had to get it. End of the day. I apologise. Yeah? Beaver DMX, I apologise, man. It's not your fault. Someone had to get it, man. It just happened to be you.
Right, guys, come on.
Oh, look at this Nelly looking ass, man. Look at this washed up Nelly, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, this for me, here's another Turkey applicant, to tell the truth, man. I'm not being, look at this one. No bottom tooth. Where'd they find these, man? Man. Yeah, no bottom tooth. Honestly, yeah, listen, this ain't the 1800s England, right? Where there's no dental care and whatever else. You got no excuse in 2025, man. How are dudes' teeth falling out? Right? How they teeth falling out, man? Yeah? This ain't colonial England. We got dentists. Okay, so take them chains. What's wrong with people? I'm going to put a chain on and have no teeth in my mouth. Make that make sense? What are they doing that one out? Make that make... Can you... Is that just me? Maybe it's... Oh, maybe you don't really get it. And normally, to be fair, light-skinned man are normally on their game. But this cat here, man, I don't know what he on. Yeah? Bunch of chains and no teeth. It's like, what? What are they doing that? I don't know, man. Listen, each to their own. Everyone's allowed to make their own choices in life. But whoa, that's crazy. Where did Stan find these man at? Come on, man. These are dusty Roadman at that. No etiquette having ass Roadman. Yeah? Oh, no teeth Nelly, man. No teeth Nelly. Stand. Wait there a minute, let's sort of frame right quick. Sorry, look at this here, man. Puts me off. You know when you go to old people's home and they're like, do you want something to eat? I get it, we're all going to get old, yeah, but that's not the point. These men ain't even there yet. We ain't in the old people's home. But you know when you're old people's home, and the teeth thing for me, it's like, I don't really want to eat, man. It's not their fault, yeah, their teeth are missing and shit, but it put me off. Yeah? What's this 40, 50-year-old Nick excuse, man? You got listen, man. If that's how you rolling, I'll be smiling like this. Oh, what's up, man? that was me though, man. Each to their own, yeah. But if I was out, yeah, and it was gappy look, I was like, hey, man, yeah. That's what I'll be doing, man. You won't be seeing nothing, man. That's what you for real. You man playing too much. You put Danny D off his job, and I empathise with Danny D. I don't really put no responsibility on him. Yeah? When you got this buffoonery going on.
Let's go. That would be fun.
Alright, so that set the scene. There was a debaucherous party going on at Danny D's, but the last thing I want to kind of notice, listen to the audio. That's definitely Beaver DMX as well. Right? Call me a liar. That's the UK Beaver DMX.
Right, guys, come on.
I heard it, man. Wait there a minute. That's it. That's the part there. Listen to this bit here. Yeah, there's a cat in the back who's jumping up saying, "That's my champ. That's my champ." Listen again.
That's the champ. That's my champ right there.
So you heard it there. That sounded like a freshie, to be fair. Some freshie in the back. That's my champ. That's my champ. Ooty oot. Okay, that's my champ. That's what they were chanting before the fight. Now we got the tragic part. Now we got the violatory part of information that sources close to the situation have leaked to the YB. Unfortunately, some of these dusty roadman jumped on social media, namely TikTok, and aired out Danny D for his performance. And this shows you, and again, we thought Stan Dubois was based, yeah, but Stan Dubois is a clown. He got new friends around him. Daniel, he wasn't even comfortable. Didn't even know these no teeth having dusties, right? How are you gonna bring? That's what I said the other day. I said if I was gonna bring anyone, if we're just gonna do a whole bunch of new things, I'm bringing a whole bunch of new brass, man. At least it looked good, right? Let's say Dubois gets punched up like he did. IB, he was partying. Who's he partying with? Yeah, you fumbled the bag for what? At least we could be sitting here saying, hey man, Danny D was making it do what it do, man, right? All the brass, Albanian, Colombian, Bolivian. He could have done a kind of global recruitment initiative. That's what he could have done. And if he got punched up, I'd be able to come on here and say, listen man, what can you do? He's only a man. At the end of the day, he's only a man. Okay? But now it's like, well, you got punched up for this? A bunch of treacherous, dusty McDust roadman. Okay, so here's the evidence. I'll make it big for you, man. This cat here, I don't know his name. His name is Santino, right? And what's important here is he's now deleted his channel. You can't find it on TikTok. He's got this moody little label here. It's like a king with two S's underneath it. But anyway, you can't find it now. This is leaked. So Santino initially puts this post out saying my dog got beat by arguably the greatest boxer of this generation. There's no shame in that. The future is bright for Triple D once Usyk retires. Okay, that's fair enough. That seems pretty based. And this is what the new friends do, by the way. The new friends, it's all about, look, win or lose, if they'd have won, he'd have posted this picture saying, yeah, we on the team, we on the tour bus. Yeah? We that guy, we them guys. And if he lost, he says, well, look, he's still see what I mean? It's always posted. It's all about being close to clout. That's all people want. They want to be seen with a perceived level of value. It's corny for me, man. Like I said the other day, man, if I want to be seen with something, right, I'm going to call it a spade right now. I ain't interested in taking no pictures with no dudes, man. That's the truth. There's not one dude I want to take a picture with. I tell you what I would take a picture with, right? Yeah? That's what I will take a picture with. I'm not trying to signal to other dudes. The only people, there's no chicks looking at this photo thinking, oh, you're around a bunch of dudes. Women like seeing other women, man. They think, oh, this guy must be doing some, because he got the broads in, right? And even if it's brass, guess what? That still signals to women, oh, he paid, right? If you got two brass in the photos, they know, oh man, this guy ain't playing. Yeah, he got them coins for plane tickets, right? They know what time it is. This one here is, you got a bunch of dusty uncles. Come on now, come on. Anyway, this is where it gets treacherous. So this dude all grinning teeth and whatnot was grinning teeth before, bucktooth. But look at all these bucktooth dusty uncles, yeah, that was grinning their teeth. More time they was. And then bosh. In the comment section, you can see here, you've been on TikTok before, but all the circles represent a new picture. So, as you slide through to other pictures from this Santino page, you see Santino here, right? Some hater in the comments replied to this photo, replied to Santino, glazing off the fact he had access to Daniel Dubois. And they said, United Road said, Dubois has a glass jaw and quits far too easily. And Santino, the guy, the fake friend, the new friend, the fake new gap tooth friend, who was glazing off Daniel Dubois. Yeah, my dog. replies to that comment saying, I have to unfortunately agree with this. So he's co-signing the fact Dubois has no jaw and he's a quitter. Why was you at the party, bro? Yeah? Why was you at the party? So this ultimately stands... Daniel Dubois, he don't know these men from Adam. They're not even in his age range. Bottom line. In fact, it was Gaptooth DMX. Oh, wow, we got the updated leak. I thought it might have been this one here, to be fair. I thought it might have been Orange Man. We're wrong. It was the UK Beaver DMX. Swear down. Where's the evidence of it? I've just got another leak for you, man. Right now, we got the leak. That's what we got. Get ready for this one here, look. You see that on his shirt? That crown and an SS? You see it? That crown and an SS is his page. Oops. Busted. And that right there, obviously, that's Beaver DMX. Yeah? So you got Beaver DMX. That's who Santino is. I've never heard of him a day in my life. Right? So it's Beaver DMX who is the hater. The ops. Yeah? The wolf in sheep clothing. The guy who, let's not forget, let's have a look at what this cat was. He was doing way too much, man. He was doing way too much. All smiling. Yeah? Getting teethy with it. This is the guy we're talking about. And in fact, we should be able to see it on his shirt. Yeah, we do. Oops. Busted. Busted, folks. Wait there a minute. You can clearly see it. Let me just make it adjust this for you, man. For the masses. Come on. That should do it. So you see it here. It's got the crown and the two S's. I don't know why this thing's staying up for, but it should collapse, really. Taskbar settings. Get rid of this moody taskbar, man. Come on. I ain't got time for it. Anyway, you get the point. We're making it. Okay, man. Yeah, that's DMX. That's the UK DMX. S and the there's no right. That's SS. That's SS and the crown, which is the same as where's that moody page at? Crown and the SS. Crown and that's the cat, man. It's DMX. Yeah, that's who it is. So the very guy who's all in the video, right? All in the video. Yeah, woody woo, yo. Oh. Huffing and puffing. And I reckon he put that the way he was huffing and puffing and doing that dog thing. I think he must get. That's how he must be known as the UK DMX. He probably goes around. You know how you get the fake Drakes. He must go around doing shows in the UK pretending to be DMX. Because what are the chances of that, right? You got some bucktooth dude from the UK who looked like DMX and he's doing the big. He must know. He must be playing typecasting, right? He must know what people want him for, and that's what he does. So that's no doubt Santino, man, and that's even worse because he was really in the video. He was super duper in the video, man. I haven't seen a guy in the video so hard since 1990s, man. Puff was the last guy I saw in the video this hard. In the front, trying to be that, oh, I'm with Danny, look, Danny's right with me, like leaning over and changing the camera. Right? Trying to make sure it's clear that he's with Danny, I'm with Danny.
That's the chump.
I can't take these man serious, I'm sorry, man. Not Nelly and DMX. When was that a thing? I don't know. I didn't hear about them linking up like that. I never heard about the UK Nelly and DMX linking. Did you man hear about that? This must be a new one. This must be like a... They do that, don't they? 50 Cent and G Unit got back together. It must be some Nelly and DMX type thing. Fair play to them. Listen, I respect people's hustle. Yeah? And if you got a little UK DMX meets Nelly thing going on, yeah, No Teeth Nelly and Beaver DMX, man, fair play to you, man. Fair play to you. I salute the hustle, man. Yeah? Anyway, let's get back to the post we got here. So we see the bars. He's glazing Danny. And I guess there's an element of, am I being harsh here? Because That's the truth, right? Santino says, Gaptooth DMX says, I have to unfortunately agree with this, right? I have to unfortunately. But it is true, he has got a glass jaw and he quits too easy. But I think on this channel we talk about you should tell people the truth, man. That's a conversation. If I'm in the cut, yeah, with Danny Dubois and wanting to be all in the video, that's a conversation you have with him, and that's a conversation you have with your peoples, right? I don't think you should be publicly in someone's space like that. Dan didn't even know you, most likely, right? You don't even know who you are. But you was happy to take the ratings and my champion, the best champion. When you thought he was winning, and you thought you was that guy, he was happy to be all in there. Now, obviously, your access has probably been cut. Because why would Dubois want a bunch of random bare bums around him now? You think, well, I've got what I need out of him. I got my Instagrammable moments. So now I'm just going to... Who's this cat here, United Road? No one knows him from Adam. Yeah? And you bet your bottom dollar. This is what I mean. You bet your bottom dollar. I might be wrong, but I'll bet my bottom dollar. Probably lose it, but on a serious note. I'd bet my bottom dollar. If Danny D had rang Santino on Monday saying, hey bro, woody woo, what's the motive today? And Santino had gone round there. Yeah? If Dubois said on Monday, hey Santino, I want you to be my chair. I want you to be my head of... Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah? I want you to be my head of some operation in the company of Danny Dubois. Santino wouldn't have said nothing. He'd have said nothing to Danny Dubois to his face, and he'd have said nothing to Danny Dubois on the internet. He'd have said nothing. Right? But now he feels like he's got whatever value he wanted out of Danny Dubois. He's happy to be all based and whatnot now. Yeah, I have to unfortunately agree with this. And the other thing is, which makes you respect it either way even less, he didn't stand on business. Let's have a look. Santino TikTok. You can't find him. He wound up missing somewhere. Deleted his page. You can't find him. Trust me. Try and find him. Santino. On TikTok. You ain't gonna find him. So, once he realised the backlash, people started coming in saying, hey bro, we saw you hanging out the back of him at the house party when you thought it was all sweet. Why are you changing up for? Like a snake on social... What validation do people get from social media? Yeah, I've got to tell the truth on social media. Well, you could have said that before the fight. You could have said, hey man, I'm sitting here. I want to be objective. If Dubois had a plastered you sick, this would be his best friend, the DMX. Yeah, you wouldn't hear the end. Danny D wouldn't have heard the end of calls from DMX. And even if he had lost and Danny was interested in seeing DMX again, at this point DMX knows, well, that hype train's over. Stan's not going to be having us around for no moody fight parties again, so I might as well just... You see what I mean? He knows it's over. Danny's never going to have these bare bums, these Dusty McDusties, around again. That's for damn sure. Old heads, I'm sorry man, I don't know about the old head thing, man. Like I said before, man. I don't know about dudes full stop, but the old heads, they just doing too much these days. Old heads are trying to be young still. You had your time. In the 70s or whatever, when he was knocking around. Your time's over, man. It's slipper time. Slipper and tea and coffee and whatnot. Just sit there, put home bargains on. Home bargains? All them kind of programs. Yeah. What do they call them? Home something. You know when they go into the house and find all the moody paintings and knockoff. You see what I mean? Antique Roadshow. Yeah. Slippers. Antique Roadshow, and if you're a yardie, maybe a spliff as well. That's the lane. More that, less chains, less caps, less yeah, less teeth as well. Hey, you ain't gonna be doing that with the teeth, man. When you ain't got none, right? Teeth's when you got some. If you ain't got no teeth, that's how we put. I swear down to you, man, right now. The YB, yeah, we posting like this. Say you'd see me on the gram. Like, huh? That's what you wouldn't see like this. All the teeth missing and shit. It's what you wouldn't do. Just telling you, this is me though. Yeah? And if I was paid, I'll be going turkey quick. Like you wouldn't believe. I'll be looking like pork. The pork from Porky's Corner, man. Like, all teethed up. Even the pork. Even the nitties is getting their teeth done. But the old school man, though, you man are bugging. Doing too much. So yeah, there's a bunch of... Listen, in conclusion. Drake talked about this. The great philosopher. The theologist. Drake. talked about no new friends. And this for the time, 1600 BC, this for the time it was not an inconsequential take. Right? You've got philosopher Drake telling you, man, giving you the bars from centuries ago. No new friends. They've been told you this. And I'm not even so sure Stan knew them, to be fair. I don't even think he knew them like that. I think it's one of them where Stan probably invited 5 people, and then all the others are saying, yeah, I've got this link to this famous guy, do you want to come? And they all hop on. Because it validates them socially as well, right? Let's say I know Drake personally, and I tell my people, hey man, I got the Drake plug, you want to come? That's how it escalated, I believe. There's supposed to be 5 man there, ended up with 70, because everyone's trying to look like they're that guy. And when it goes tits up, this is the worst kind of, just say nothing, right? Just say nothing. I couldn't even do that. If I was there saying, you're my champ, days before, I'd just say nothing, even if I felt that. Damn sure not on the internet, man. It's just disrespectful. Now, does Danny Dubois have responsibility? His performance was disrespectful. It was. But that's not your place. Yeah? If you're coming around there and breaking bread and all in the video, man, just sit there and it's not your place to say, in my opinion. Because you weren't saying that. There was people, saying Dubois was a big stiff idiot before the fight. Right? You wasn't one of them. You were saying he the best thing since sliced bread. Now it went left for you. You're happy to tell the truth. And you're agreeing with randoms on the internet. Yeah? So this is no good. And he knew it was no good. That's why he out of there. Didn't even stand on it 10 toes down. Yeah? Didn't even stand on it. He deleted his account and he was shook and scary looking. For whatever reason. My assumption would be he's thinking, I don't want Dan to find out because there must be some link there, right? There must be some kind of link there where he's hoping for a put on, maybe. There must be some social connection there where he's thinking, Stan Dubois is going to find out what I've said and I'm out of the picture, so I'm out of the access. Weird. See what I mean? That's estrogenic, man. Okay, you was there fake partying with him with your fake friends. Yeah? Okay, you even slagged him off on Instagram or Twitter the next day. But then to delete it, these are estrogenic behaviours. From Gaptooth DMX, man. Get him out of here. And made Danny D learn his lesson now. There has been some other information just quickly that's come to light. Apparently, Dubois did this before the AJ fight. And that went well, obviously. So they kind of tried to scale on it. Apparently, the AJ fight was 20 man deep. Stan Dubois thought, well, I'll do 70 this time. Bring a whole bag of man in. And that will get him going even more. You think, what's that saying? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Isn't exactly what I was thinking. But people, I think it probably is that. They think, it worked once, it'll work again. And they make these moody correlations. Who knows? It's done now. And it don't matter if Dubois had. It don't matter if the YB was managing Dubois and we had a room full of primo brass there. It wouldn't have mattered. Usually would have punched him up. The difference is you'd have had the YB in there, in the cutlass, like this, just plotting up in the back. And the brass, it would have been IGable. Does that make sense? No one would come on here and say, well, man, why is Dubois chilling with a bunch of old dusties, man? You'd have been thinking, damn, he got punched up, but the broads was fire. Right? And you got a built-in excuse. Yeah? This here, it's like, Dubois got punched up because he was partying. Weak. Yeah? If the YB was managing Danny, the implication would have been, he got punched up, his legs was weak. He was hanging out the back of the world. All the world's finest, man. And listen, if the YB was Danny D's PR, man, I'd have come and been told you that. I said, listen, man, truth is, it didn't go well for us. But it was a madness on the Saturday night. There's way too many. I hired too many. That's the truth. Yeah? Danny D has an insatiable appetite, and it's my fault. It's my responsibility as manager to hold it down. We couldn't help ourselves. We called up Sinead, we called up Maria, and before we knew it, it was one of them. It ended up a bit of a madness. You see what I mean? Yeah? We were just planning to have 2 things come round. Right? But before we knew it, we called Tyson Fury over. The Kinahan was flowing. He brought the moody Yippo Hooch as well. And before we knew it, man, we wanted them, man. What could we do? You live and you learn. We're only 28, 27, right? I'll be bringing them kind of bars in. We're only 27. You live and you learn. Who was to know a bunch of Kinahan and a bunch of Colombia and Bolivia's finest wasn't the way to do things, right? That's how I'd spin it as a PR agent for Dubois. But right now, it's like you blew it you blew the undisputed champion for Gap Tooth, DMX and Nelly. It's like, whoa, man, that's dead. That's a tired looking excuse. No one can relate to that. Right? No one can relate to him fighting washed up, no teeth DMX and Nelly. You blowing the championship belts for that? No one can relate to that. We can all relate to, yeah, Broadsville. So don't play with me. Don't play with me. Dubois be the top of PR right now. That's what he is. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, like with the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this when people stop it. Johnny Bad.